You shouldn't focus on your total addressable market. It should be your smallest viable market. Who is your first customer? What is their name? What is their profile? The best marketers name them. Like, her name is Sally, and she's 36, and she has an MBA, but now she has a side hustle and wants to be a solopreneur.
How does a person answer why something happens?
When you look at the findings in different fields,
Scant is the part of life in which we live.
To attain the highest values.
I'm curious that your background is in marketing. Am I correct?
Sales and marketing, that's right.
Sales and marketing. So what are the most counterintuitive, and maybe it doesn't have to be counterintuitive, or it could also just be helpful things that you have drawn on from that background that you're using in building out thought leadership for Franklin Covey?
I'd say there's two things. So I spent about 15 years in a sales and sales leadership role, and about 10 years as the chief marketing officer. The one big idea that I think I learned from the sales side is you have to move beyond your comfort zone. Ask another question of your client. Ask a clarifying question. And it may feel uncomfortable, right? What is your decision-making process? Who decides? Who signs the final authorization? Who needs to be in the room that can write the check or sign the contract, right? You have to make sure you understand what is the client's decision-making process. I've seen many seasoned salespeople think they've got a deal. They're nowhere near a deal. They don't really have, they haven't asked the tough questions yet of what is the client's process to decide. On the marketing side, I think a lot of us are trained to think about the largest viable market. You hear it called as the total addressable market. Perhaps that's great for your small business administration loan or your VC funding. But when it comes down to really launching your business, Seth Godin, who is a friend of mine and one of the 30 master mentors, will tell you, no, you shouldn't focus on your total addressable market. It should be your smallest viable market. Who is your first customer? What is their name? What is their profile? The best marketers name them. Like, her name is Sally, and she's 36, and she has an MBA, but now she has a side hustle and wants to be a solopreneur. You get the point. It's that customer profile and journey. What is your smallest viable market? I don't want 100 customers. I want 10 great customers.
Yeah.
And so I think it's counterintuitive for marketing. We try to boil the ocean. Our restaurant's for everyone. Our book is for everyone. No, your book is not for everyone, nor is your restaurant. Get very clear on who are your core customers. What is their circumstance? What is their, quote, job to be done? And how do you solve that for them?